Hey gardeners, I'm standing here in a jungle of curly sedge. This is an annual for me here in my zone 6B, and I bought this way back in early, late spring, not early spring, late spring, and it's looked like this the entire season. As soon as the weather starts consistently freezing, it's going to die. So I really wanted to just cut it off, make a little arrangement, and bring it in the house as a dried element. I think I'm just going to take little bits and try to it's hard to navigate through here. All of my pruners need to be sharpened. Let's try these. Yeah, that sounds better. It cuts kind of hard anyway, but I'm going to try to cut it, and I think I'm going to leave it long. You know, you can make it whatever length you want. I think I'm going to leave it long. Anything that's kind of broken, I think I'll discard. It's a little bit difficult to cut, but it's worth it. I need the pot really for another project, so it's really timely. I'm going to use it in a little Christmas project. I think that's going to be really pretty. I've got this thingy here that I used for another project, and I think I only showed this project on my Facebook page. I don't think I even put it on my YouTube channel, but I put the dried wildflowers that I had in this project in another container, so that I kind of liked better. I found one at an antique store, so I used that. This will sit on the floor in my house, and this will not shed at all, this curly sedge. It doesn't shed, it just sort of stays the same, and it'll dry out more as time goes on. I just don't want to waste it, you know, like at this time of year we're pulling out spent annuals and throwing things away from our gardens, cleaning out the garden beds, cleaning out whatever type of gardening you do. So anything we can save, all the better. We do have broom sedge, actual wild, a native broom sedge in our fields, but it does shed some because it gets a bloom on it, and the bloom sheds. I may not be able to get these scragglies. We'll see. Let's try. Let's give it the old college try. Whoops. This is a simple project. Okay. I think that's probably all I'll get out of it. So I'm going to try to trim off the bottom to make it a little bit, make it square. So I'll show you a little trick that I learned from Sunflower Steve. And if you don't know who Sunflower Steve is, check him out on Instagram. He grows these fabulous, he's producing these fabulous sunflowers. I cannot wait to get my hands on some of his seeds. And you can get on his mailing list and learn when and how his seeds will be available for these beautiful sunflowers. What I did was, you saw me a minute ago, cut some of the hydrangea blooms that these now have died back. They are so dry that they are basically have died. All of the ones that I dried to retain their color, their fall color, they're either in use for something else or spoken for to someone else. So I thought it might be nice to just put some of the ones that were actually dried on the bush, on the shrubs. You know, why not? They match the curly sedge. So I'm going to take all the leaves off though, because you don't want that on there. You don't want those on there. And anyway, I think, what do you think? Should we just stick this down in the middle? I was thinking only 3, but it might end up being only 2. No, I think we'll do 3. This one still has a little bit of its fall color left. You see the purpley there? It'll dry out even more when it's in the house. All right, let's try to make them a little bit different heights. So I need to retrim. Doesn't have to be exactly even. So here's what Sunflower Steve did. He has all kinds of things that he grows like this to sell and whatever. So he had it like this, and then he just took it and he twisted to get that twisted look. I've done it before and it did work really well. And I'm getting the twisted look, but I don't know how much I'm going to need the twisted look because most of it's going to be in this container. So anyway, but that's how you get that twisted look for the dried grasses. So if you have any annual grasses that you know are just going to die, you can cut them and bring them in the house and get a little bit more enjoyment out of them. I probably should have done the twisting thing after I put on my rubber band. This is where you need one more hand. I'm gonna have to use my mouth. Sorry. Maybe not. There we go. Phew, wasn't sure that was gonna work there for a second. Thought I was gonna embarrass myself on camera. That's where editing comes in. There's a lot on the cutting room floor of my videos, trust me. Okay, twist, 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 twist. Awesome. All right, let's let it go down in here. Now, you can kind of zhuzh it around a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's pull that up. Just simple, and then it makes me feel good that I didn't have to throw away the curly sedge. Maybe I'll pull one up a little bit. Push one down. Oh yeah. There you go. Now you might look at this and say, that's just crazy. I don't like that at all. And that's totally fine. But I like it. Like I said, I like that I didn't waste the curly sedge or, throw it in the compost. There we go. Well, thank you so much for watching and for being with me on this simple little project. And we will see you in the next video. Happy gardening. Bye. So P.S. I decided to add 2 more dried hydrangea blooms. So now they have become the focal point with the curly sedge just sort of accenting. But it's all good. It'll be a good wintertime decoration. All right, I'm out now for sure.